Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham latest news and update show, The WREXfast Club, for February 24th on a Monday. Yes, on a Monday instead of a day after a fantastic away win at Mansfield Town yesterday. So, it's weird saying that on Sunday. It totally threw me off. I got to tell you that right now. Totally threw me off coming back on a Monday, having a game on a Sunday. So, but happy to do it. It's always good to have Wrexham winning, and always good to follow up with an exciting day after we win. So, anyways, thanks for coming in. Please smash a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the Local Pundit. If you're new to the channel, come in, take your shoes off, put your feet up, hang out with the global TLP fam, and hope everything is going well. John Merrill, what's going on, brother? Great Wrexham time yesterday, dude. You did a really good job. You and Patty have good cadence, and everyone else that came on as well. Really enjoyed that. So awesome stuff here. But today we're going to get into some stuff. Says Seb Revan showing his talent. Yep, revved up. He's revved up, and I want to talk about Rev because Parkinson brought him up yesterday, and then we'll touch base on Andy and anything else that comes up. So appreciate y'all for coming in, and I just want to give up to Matt Al. What's going on, brother? How are you? So just quickly, yesterday was a great game. Was a great game. Went out, got the 3 points, did our job, did what we had to do. And I really enjoyed watching our football. I really enjoyed watching our team grow through the season. As you say, it's never going to be easy. It's never going to be easy. You know, sometimes we have some harsh truths. What's going on, Nikki D and John Merrill? We have some harsh truths about, like, you know, sometimes it's not pretty to look at. But today I want to give praise for the fact that we're seeing growth in some of our younger players and players that are coming in. And I'm pointing out Revan because I thought he's grown in stature in the season, and he's grown in stature in games. And Parkinson said that yesterday. He came out yesterday and he grew in the match, and he totally did. You could see it. You could see his confidence building. He had been working him through in the JVD Cup, which we'll talk about on Wednesday coming up. We'll touch on that a little bit too. I'll give you a little hint of what's going on tomorrow. But yeah, so. I want to just bring up Rev because I really enjoyed watching him play, the growth of him. And I think the manager and the management team is actually doing a fantastic job nurturing the talent and bringing him through for our future. Hopefully we go up this year. That's the goal. That's the main goal. But I think they're doing a great job. I think I think Parkinson is one of the best managers, hands down, in my opinion, than anyone else out there. So you can see that. You can say that with Scar. I mean, Scar came in. He kind of was upset about that. He was an older player, upset that he didn't get in. He didn't get in right away. He had to wait his turn. You talked about Brunty. Brunty came in from Mansfield Town, and he worked his way into the team. He's another young player, 23 years old, working his way into the team. And you're looking at Rev, and I want to highlight Rev because I think that he is one for the future after talking with Humphrey Carr and with Parkinson about how much he liked Rev. Yes, Rev's a winger, a wing back is his secondary position, but you can see his growth and what he did. His defensive work rate yesterday was great. I mean, he got up and down the pitch. That's not easy. You gotta have four lungs to do that. That's not easy to do. But he's fast. Matt Al, I disagree with you, brother. I totally disagree with you on that. Is it to me or Seb seems to have lost a yard or two of pace? Totally disagree. But you're there watching him, so you tell me. His pace isn't what made him good. I think his tactical skills are growing with the team, with the players around him, and the coaching staff that is coaching him up to be our future left wing back. And Patty, I know what's going on. Hold on. Stop the show. Ashley's in the house. What up, brother? I'll see you tomorrow, my friend. I see you tomorrow. Yes. Ashley's in the house. He's going to be on live tomorrow with us. We have a tentative 12:30. I don't know if you're bringing Charlie in there. But yes, tentative 12:30 tomorrow. Ash, if you're around, you can pop in right now and say what's up. But tomorrow, you're still coming on. I got to post it up. I got to post it up. I'll put you in. But I will totally stop the show right now. Anyways, back to Rev. I think Rev's tactical headspace is getting better, and I think he's improving. And that's what you want while young players coming in, improving. And I think our management team is doing a good job. And I got to give praise to Parkinson for putting him in, having knowing that Mac is injured. Maka is that 70-minute guy. He's returning that 20-minute guy going in. But he's building his confidence up, and well done. And I like that he shouted him out yesterday too. Ashley said, tomorrow night I will be there no matter what. Yes, 12:30, my friend. And this, I know things come up, but you're there. Is Charlie going to join you for tomorrow night? Because I already is Charlie going to? I don't know. Where's Patty? Yep, there you go. That's confirmed. Well, it's confirmed. That's it. Where's Patty? He's probably lingering around somewhere else. Patty is in. You're in. Awesome. Ashley is going to come on tomorrow. Awesome, man. And congrats on you win this weekend. But we got a big show for us tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. Put your feet up tomorrow night. It's going to be great. So I'm pumped about it. Good man. He's a good dude. I like Ashley a lot. Good dude. And up to podcast, doing good bits. So congrats to them too. All right, back to unsure about Chaz for now. He's a high % chance though. Okay, cool. Awesome. There you go. Sorry, side note, shoot the rehearsal. That's what we do here. That's what we do. We always shoot the rehearsal and have a bit of fun too. On that note, I want to say before I get back to the show, the reason why we do the local pundit is to have other voices like Ash come in from Up the Podcast, who support other clubs. John Merrill's in here as well. We have several of those drop in here and there. And we're here to have fun and entertain and meet new people, not to beat up on the clubs and beat up on people. And then I won't take any personal attacks ever on the local pundit, ever. So I'm so pumped to do it, dude. I'm happy to have you in. And thank you very, very much. I mean that genuinely. That's why Andy and I started this show. So thank you, my friend. Okay, cool. All right, back to the show. Okay. So Rev, yes, he came down from the championship. He was at Rotherham. I get it but you could see him growing in stature. Yes, pace. Matt, I disagree with you on the pace thing. I'm going to just leave that aside real quick. But the pace thing, I thought he has pace, but I also think that he's a little bit more technical than we realized. And again, I thought he took the toe off. I think it was Bowery. I think the ball off the toe off Bowery a few times yesterday, and he had a great battle. So his crossing, I think, needs a little bit of help, but he's a different player than what we're used to seeing Maka out there. And, Maka, we don't know how long he's going to be out, and I've been saying it for a few weeks. If Maka is going to get out, he's got a yellow card, and I don't know what the yellow card cutoff is. John Merrill, you were talking about it yesterday with Patty on Wrexham time, what that cutoff is, but we needed to get him up and running because we're going to need him. Yes, we did sign Longman, but who could play left and right wing back, but Revan is our future. So I want to give credit to Parkinson and his team on that too, for what they're doing and bringing players in. On that note, and I saw Ashfield in there too. Somebody put a note in there too, and I'll bring that back to Ashfield too. David Hilditch is also in the house. What's going on, brother? Rev was great on the left. The first goal came from us threatening down the right, then switching to the left. When we want this ability to attack down both wings. O'Connor and Rathbone teamed up very well. There were some good triangles that were there. There were some really good triangles that were there too. Now, I will take the goal on yesterday. He did tuck in. So defensively, he did tuck in. He was guarding, I don't know if it was a striker, but someone did come in. He did tuck in too much, which allowed the man to come over his shoulder after the cross came in and get in the back. Okay. So I think his defensive duties, that was at the beginning of the match. McDonald did score that goal, but his defensive duties do need to improve. That's one thing we need to work on. But again, growing in the game, having that stature, getting that confidence, getting him on the pitch, and learning the cadence of the other players, I think is crucial. And I think that you've got to get credit to Parkinson and his skills of A, man management, and B, developing talent. There you go. Scott's in the house. What's going on, Scott? In the EFL, the cutoff dates for yellow cards are after 19, 32, and 38. Yes, right. So we understand that. But what are the times in the day? Like, is it a date line, or what is it? Or is it a game line? So let me know on that. John Merrill. Someone said 32, so in theory he has now passed the cutoff and it's fine. Okay, great. Honest question. Why is there a cutoff for yellow cards? In the chat, they'll sort that out there. Matt Al says, when I said Revan wasn't fast, I wasn't comparing to the preseason game when he was up. I was comparing him to the preseason game. He was up against the Prem players. There you go. Okay, fair enough, Matt Al. And it's games. Okay, so 32 games. Understood. Okay, cool. So on that note, why we're talking about Rev and those games is because, Maka has towed the line. Obviously, he's injured right now with a hip issue. We don't know specifically what that issue is, but he had a shot in his hip. But I will tell you this right now, and I think Maka is a great servant to the squad. But we're moving toward Maka being the impact player rather than the player of he's going to be there playing 90. That's my opinion. He did haul him off the other day, and he gave that thing to Max. But to that point, if he had an underlying issue from the wreck, he's obviously very fit. But that's something that we can address later on. Everyone can check out our latest episode in the preparation for tomorrow. Ashley Wilson, trust me, we already did. I watched it. I did watch it. I watched it. Tell Chaz, does he know that Ryan Reynolds is from Canada? Just tell him that. Ryan Reynolds is from Canada. He's not from America. Just tell him that. But I thought you were very, very fair, my friend. You got a couple good dudes on there. But tell Chaz, Ryan Reynolds is from Canada, not America. John Merrill says, going back to the yellow card issue, because over the course of the season, an accumulation of yellow cards is natural, Esteban, so you can punish everyone, just the ones who accumulate yellow cards quicker. There you go. So, and following up on that, and I'm going to move on from the yellow cards, got some other things I want to touch base on. It used to be a date, but the EFL changes. I think the Premier League is different, probably due to the beginning of smaller leagues in order to fit into Euro games. That kind of makes sense to me too. But either way, it's going to be something you look at. So I want to give praise to Revan, and following up on that, I also want to give praise to Max, because Max got 7 goals in the league, 8 in a full return for the season. Now, granted, he's a center half. He came through last night with the winning goal. And I said this yesterday on Wrexham Reaction. I thought he came through really well in that second half, and he took the game by the scruff of the neck. He started pushing forward. Longman was getting double teamed, so he was taking up that space on that right side and getting to space. And who said it? I think it was Patty. The seas parted, and he just laced it through. He just absolutely laced it through. So, which is great. But I would say, like, that's a development of a player that's had great coaching and great players around him with natural ability to help put an arm around his shoulder and push him through. So awesome to see that. So that's another player. Going back to the Asheville part of things, talking about him playing on Wednesday night, I don't think that's going to happen. Sorry. By the way, how is the sound tonight? Just want to touch base on the sound, and we will get to the rest of the news. I know I'm kind of doing an opinion thing here tonight, but we shoot the rehearsals here too. I should call Patty, and I need to tell him. That we have confirmed tomorrow night, but he's obviously not around. Confirmed, my friend. Confirmed tomorrow. FYI, we are live. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I let Patty know on that. Okay. Sound is fine. Sound is great. Great. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, Asheville on Wednesday night. I don't think Asheville's going to be involved on Wednesday night. Maybe the bench. I don't know what his status is on his injury. He did come off the other maybe like 2 weeks ago with an ankle injury, but I don't. Matt Al just going to ruin a show. I don't think he'll be involved. I think we're going to go for it. I think Posh are going to be up for it. Although there was a quote that I saw in our Discord in regards to some of the quotes from, and I want to talk to you about it tomorrow, Ash, if you're still here. In our Discord, that the manager, your manager, Fergie, said, and I'm going to quote this here. This is from Patty. This is from Fergie. I wouldn't say I'm sacrificing the Wrexham game, he stated, but there's no doubt the game with Shrewsbury is a far more important one than for the club. Some players cannot play against Wrexham, which makes things a bit easier, and I would certainly won't be taking any chances with the players returning from injury. But playing at Wembley is a big carrot for the club, and getting back there would give us all a lift. You can't hide that fact, in which I will just tell the players who I do pick to go out there and enjoy the occasion. It will be a decent crowd, and the atmosphere will be good, so it's a game we look forward to. Everyone wants quote-unquote Hollywood final. I hate that term. Obviously, I work in Los Angeles in the entertainment industry. It even made me choke. Oh, my God, I get some water here. Ooh. Oh, man. So it's up to us to stop trying that happen. So okay, that's that note there too. John, be nice. Don't come in here and do that. You guys, be nice. Be nice, John. Anyway, so that's the note with so I don't know what's gonna happen. That's something to address tomorrow for our show with the podcast, the co-show for the podcast. If we can get it dual, we can send it out to both places. That'd be awesome too. Anyways, so Harry, I don't think that's going to I don't think that's going to change things. So I don't think Harry's going to play tomorrow. He might be on the bench, but I don't think he's going to play. To that point, we do have an injury with Andy Cannon that comes on. We're going to address that in a little bit too. But I'll say this too. I think Chaz did say it, or Charlie did say that we have bigger fish to fry. Now, I'm talking about no trolls in the chat. This is just a chat. Sarah, how you doing, Sarah? We have bigger fish to fry. I think this is one. I think this is a game that I think Parkinson is going to take very seriously, if insofar as we don't get to automatic promotion, which is a possibility, and we have to go into the playoffs, and eventually we do have to play on the Wembley pitch, which is absolutely massive in the occasion. Yes, I believe that the league is very important, and Charlie did make a great statement. We have bigger fish to fry. I agree with him and I don't agree with him. But I'm going to say that tomorrow night he's going to take it seriously, which is why I don't think that Ashfield will be involved. I think we're going to go a very, very strong side, and we have the depth to go to that. We have the depth to go on the bench as well. So if Ashfield, I'm reading Ashley and talking about Ashfield. If Ashfield's on the bench, I would not be surprised. I do not see him starting. So, but again, developing talent. So it could be possible. We shall see. We will address all of that tomorrow in the game preview with Up the Podcast as well. So, but just want to give a lot of credit to that coaching side with Max and the evolution of Rev. So I'm going to leave that part there. Please let us go in the chat. So awesome. I know tomorrow's going to be fire, by the way. It's going to be awesome. Fire. Loving it. All right. So, Parkinson did come out and say, Parkinson praises Wrexham. We're winning after promotion rivals drop points. This we spoke about yesterday after in the Wrexham reaction and extra time. Obviously, Max did score that winning goal, but he had gone on to say it's always difficult when we played on Sunday, said Parkinson. I went and watched Huddersfield and Peterborough on Saturday. A great opportunity to watch two teams we've got coming up, said Parkinson. So he's watched them, and you guys did come out with the victory, meaning Posh. So he's on it. These guys they're not sitting on their hands, just, hoping that Welcome to Wrexham is going to, watch the games for them. They're doing it for themselves. Parkinson said, we went to the lads at the door's been open a little bit for us with Saturday's result. Let's step through it and concentrate on our performance level. And I felt we really did that. So no buzzwords there, just absolutely just saying, hey, the door's open. Are you willing to go through it? And I said this a few weeks ago. Allow us to be great. Allow us to be great. And coming out, you watched the injury that happened to Andy Cannon, which I'll address in a little bit. The injury that happened, it's tough to get off the mat and watch your friend and player and go out and perform afterwards. And I think we did that. And it wasn't a lucky win. It was a hard-earned win. And I think that's the core values of it too. Aaron, you're late, brother. I know where you were, my friend. You weren't working. But you weren't working. Good to see you, my friend. Parkinson went on to say, on Tuesday, we had too many 5 out of 10 performances, but today we had a lot of 8 out of 10s. And that's what you need at this level. I totally agree with them. There were a lot of 7.5s for me, 8s, a little high, but it was come through with a victory. Great passage of play, using triangles, moving through the gears, no hoofball up there. At times we did get penned in a little bit, but I think you can't always go full tilt. So full tilt. But I thought we moved the ball a lot better than we used to. I think my only caveat to that was Dobson was pushing the ball back a little bit too. Parkinson did go on to say we played like a team who deserved to be at the top of this league, and we are at the top of the league. We have been. Results don't lie, points don't lie. So there you go. Wednesday is the game. Yes, Esteban. So we were excellent from minute 1 right at the end, and we had some great opportunities to score more goals, and we did. That is 3 wins out of 4 in the league games at Parkinson, and yes, 3 away wins, which we had talked about. Being away from home is not our strength, and it looks like we're coming through a little bit better on that in a result. Obviously, Leyton Orient was home, not great, but it is what it is. We can't win every game. We literally can't win every game. So even at this Man City and Birmingham City don't win every game. It is going to happen. Parkinson, lastly here, we're never happy when we lose, but that's probably as good as a form as anyone in this league, and we'll take it all day. Again, I said it yesterday. You want to watch sexy football? Go do something else. You want to interpret sexy football, be something else? I don't give a shit. I want to win football games. I want to get through this league. I want to go up because that's the best thing that we can do. Let's assess in the summer, and I'm going to go from there. So take that for what you will. Again, it's my opinion, and happy to have that on that too. Patty's in the house. Patty, come on in, brother. I knew you're there. I know you're there, my friend. But we'll break the show up a little bit for that too. Patty's here. So lastly, I want to address 2 things before I get there. Some happy news, some real happy news, is that Max Cleworth got in the team of the week for League One. Good for him. I think he's growing talent, and we really think he's one of our future. So good for him. I wanted to point that out too. So there you go, team of the week. And the other thing I wanted to talk about was the injury to Andy Cannon. Do it for Johnny. We're gonna do it for Johnny. Can we change it to do it for Andy? If anyone knows that movie, let me know. But yes. If anyone knows the movie, let me know. And here you go. There's going on in the chat. Oh no, here we go. I'm getting trolled by Patty, one of the TLP contrips. Oh my days. All right. Well, he can come on. Patty has the keys. He can come on. But I want to get to the Andy Cannon issue, and I want to flat out say I want Andy to. It was unfortunate. Andy has just come back. He had an illness. And now he has, it looks like a serious knee injury, unfortunately. So, again, I said it yesterday. Thoughts and prayers go out to Andy Cannon for him. If it is a serious, it has not been confirmed, but we can guess that the way he came off and some of the posts and some of the things that are going on, that it is possibly a serious knee injury. So we need to take that in stride. Give him his space. It's not a car accident or anything like that. This is, I know but this is something that we gave respect to having, our 2 of our players being in serious car wrecks, which I think is a very serious thing. I take that very seriously. Like I said it before on publicly. I've had a brother that passed away in a car wreck, so I understand how serious that is. No matter, coming out of that, I know that the mental state, no matter what it is, that is serious. So this is an on-field injury. These guys go out there. They know that when they go out on the pitch, there is a risk of being injured. That's part of it. That's the cost of doing business. I hate to say that word, cost of doing business, but that's it. So, but in that note, the midfield is going to have an adjustment. Now, Andy hasn't been in lately. He had come back, starting to work himself back up to full fitness. Seeing him go off like that after actually having having a pretty good performance and scoring the other day is tough to see, but it's part of it too. And obviously, talking about Poku, he's been out a while, injury, one of the best players in the league. You never want to see it for anybody, Stansfield, anything, you know what I mean? So, but Phil Parkinson fears the worst for Andy Cannon after the midfielder was stretched off with a knee injury in Sunday's 2-1 win against Mansfield Town. He said, Parkinson went on to say, we've lost Andy and it looks to be a bad injury. It looks like a knee injury, but we don't know the extent of it yet. I said to the lads at halftime, come on, let's go and do it for Andy. One of the other our teammates has been stretched off. Our lads did it for Andy, and we did. And I'm proud of the team. I'm proud of the club and the traveling support and Parkinson and everyone going out there and winning that football game yesterday, because we easily could have capitulated there too. Easily could have done that. So it is what it is. There you go. Ryan's got it. The outside is do it for Johnny. Let's do it for Andy. Come on now. So there you go. John Merrill says, unless it's a Villa player, in those cases, no sympathy given at all. John, fair point. Fair play, my friend. You're good. You're a good man. And thank you, Gordon Grilla. Appreciate you. Thoughts and prayers for Andy, too. Just deal with this. Oh, God. Oh, God. Super Dad comes in, celebrating. I can't even get it out, Aaron. I can't even get it out. Super Dad Aaron coming in hot. The reason why I call him Super Dad because his son got another victory yesterday. Blew off all the TLP stuff to go be Super Dad yesterday. Watch his son win a trophy in wrestling. Absolutely crushed it. Future Wrexham 9 right there. And congrats to him. Just coming in hot, my guy. Also too. Anyways, moving on. Back to this here. Andy Cannon going out, not great. And we've had this injury bug, and I think John looking on my stuff talking about we haven't had the injury bug as big as Spurs, but that's so Spursy of them, and who cares? This is about our team. So Parkinson finishing it off. He's talking about the 14 games remaining. Avon's a historic 13 league third promotion in a row. It's going to be like that from here on out because we got so many games coming up. At Parkinson, we also brought AO back into the starting lineup in place of Mark Howard. That's one thing we're going to address tomorrow. Who's going to play tomorrow for the Wednesday match? And he said everyone's going to be needed, and I thought the lads responded very well after the loss, and I thought they did too. Ryan Longman grew into the game. He had a couple early moments, but he got better and better. But I thought Seb Revan was superb. And I saw that, and that's why we want this Rev showing his talent. So Parkinson is in his management skills and his coaching staff are doing great, developing this talent, pushing it forward. And you know, this season was never going to be easy. It never was going to be easy. And Ash is asking what we can you drop a link into Discord for me? Are you not? Shoot. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. I don't know where Patty is, so let me get a sense here. 1 second. 1 second, everybody. Apologize. Touching buttons here. 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll just get Patty on here. Hold on. Copy link. This is what I do. This is why this show just shoots the rehearsal at all times. And it's all for entertainment and fun. And to support a good club and a great community. Okay, dropped it in there. Honest question from a litigious-minded American. Can the team we're visiting be found responsible for the grounds being out of injury? Yeah, that one, I'm going to pass. I'm not going to touch that one. I have no clue. No clue. Bruce, take that on if you want. Just on that, we're waiting for Patty to come in. Women play Swansea, not Sweden. Did I say Sweden? I said, I don't know if I did. Manoff said the ground being suitable is the call of the match officials. There you go. There you go. And Bruce goes on saying, really interesting games coming up on Tuesday, and none of them on Paramount Plus because they're only at League One for the Wrexham. Well, Bruce, I have an issue with that too. When the local pundit channel is on Paramount Plus and we're doing all the games on we'll change all that. We'll change all that. And John Merrill says, I think it's because most of those games are reinvented fixtures, Bruce. So the original is scheduled for Saturday and not televised. Okay, cool. All right. But anyways, okay, that's what I have right there. To that point, I had a couple other things lined up. Parkinson did talk about Max. He said a phenomenal return and a great finisher. This was in the BBC yesterday, and I'm just kind of spinning for time to see if Patty's going to pop in, if he is going to pop in the next couple of minutes. But he's, getting 7 goals from him for Max Cleworth is amazing. 8 in total. But yeah, phenomenal return. Parkinson praised Cleworth's goals. He said Max, O'Connell, and Tom Stash had a great day, not just defending, but the way they stepped up to the ball with the ball and started our attacks. They did. We actually moved the ball a lot backwards, a lot more forwards at times to recycle the pass with a plan to move it forward. Down the wings, I thought there was not that much of happy feet from Max. What I saw, I think he actually nutmegged the defender yesterday. So apparently, like I said, I think they're evolving. He goes on to say Parkinson, they were progressive with their play and made a huge difference to us, and they did, because we got penned in for about 10 minutes there, I would say. And McDonald, was it Ronald McDonald? I don't know his first name, but I'm called Ronald McDonald. Did score on both ends of the pitch. I don't know what he was doing for that first goal. If anyone has an idea, I played defender, I played left wing back, but yeah, I haven't seen that anyone score that goal, both sides, that goal as an OG ever before. Going on to say Parkinson Hill, Cleworth is class. I'm just happy to help. I'm happy to help teams. Says Cleworth. Yeah, typical. There you go. Clean sheets and making tackles is what he's there, but goals are a plus. It's nice to be in good scoring form. I caught it quite sweet, and I should have scored a goal before that. But there we go. Obviously, we have a semi on Wednesday, so there's that. Patty is gearing up to come in. I don't have a camera yet, so we shall see. But I'll check and see on that. Again, shooting rehearsal, as you know, that's what we do here. There he is. No, I see your forehead. Okay, I'm just going to warn you. He's smiling big. He's loving this. He's absolutely loving this. All right, here we go. Hey, brother. Where are you?
Hey, everyone.
You look like you're you're getting your like your toes done or something. Ash, are you still here? Okay. Are you getting a pedicure?
No, I'm on my phone in a different part of the house. Hopefully it works.
Yeah, I got you. You're good. Go on. All right. Ashley, are you still here? I hope you are. Let me know. Here it is.
What? Oh, the question?
Oh, no. Well, I don't. You said you. Yeah. What's the question? What are you gambling?
Okay. So I said this on another show, in case you heard it. Basically, I'm willing to.
There you go. Hold on. He's here.
I am willing to purchase and wear on the show for a week a Peterborough shirt if you beat us and knock us out of the cup. If you are willing to wear a Wrexham shirt on your episode. And I know you don't do as much content as us. You know, you're a little bit, I don't know.
Weekly.
So you only have one show a week, and I'll accept just that one show.
So you're giving
no
odds.
Messing with the shirt, no writing crap on it or any of that. Straight up. Let's see how willing you are to back your team. Now I did watch your podcast just there the other day. So spoiler alert for anybody that hasn't seen it yet. He did say that we're going to win and they're going to lose. So he's predicted a loss for Peterborough.
Deal. That's the deal. That's a good man right there. Good man. I love it. All right. So it's a Peterborough shirt for a week. Why don't I get a month?
He only does one show a week.
No, I'm saying why don't we both make it a month?
How many? A month of shows, maybe. I do 5 shows a week. That'd be a month done for him.
Yeah.
They do actually, Ash. Yeah.
Our shirts are. I mean, our large is a medium. Like it's not. So, yeah. But either way, he's got a deal. We got a deal. Awesome.
And I think our shirts are on discount at the moment. Some of them as well.
There you go. Awesome. Well, where do we find a pot shirt? How much is a pot shirt?
Oh, we won't need to. Don't worry about it.
No, it's great. I'm really looking forward to having them on. Sorry, I can hear a little echo on my end there too.
Yeah, be a good show tomorrow.
Yeah, be a fun show. Yeah, and Charlie might come on too, which is great. So happy to have him on. It'll be a lot of fun. Enjoying ourselves. It'll be a lot of fun. 12:30 is confirmed.
Okay, cool. That works for me.
Patty, Esteban's calling you out.
For what, Pat? Esteban?
Yeah, what did he do? I don't know what that is. I don't know what he did. Jinx. Oh, he's calling you out for the jinx.
Oh, okay. So everyone blame me if we lose then.
Yeah. Everyone come to get the pelters out for Patty. Yeah, there is an echo. It's my fault, I think, probably.
It might be my room or the phone.
Okay.
So.
Okay, cool. All right. I was just about to close the show down, but yeah. Actually, here's one thing you need to do, and I'll tell you. I'll text you when you come on the show. I'll text you about it, though. All right, awesome. Fun stuff. All right, so we got a deal for tomorrow confirmed. Hold on, let me just do this. We got a deal for tomorrow. Shirt swap happening for a week. Posh win. Patty's got to wear the shirt. Wrexham win. Ashley's got to wear the shirt for a week, which is great.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm willing to do it. And the thing is, I'm willing to do it for like 5 shows because we do a lot of content in a week.
We do. It's gonna be fun. So yeah, tomorrow's gonna be fun. Again, if we don't do any, there's no pulling punches. It's gonna be a great time. So all right, cool. All right, let's get everyone on here. I'm gonna close the show up. I'll call you right afterwards, Patty.
Okay, cool. Talk later.
All right, there he is. There's Patty. He's getting. I think he was getting a pedicure. Hanging out. I love Patty, but he's willing to put himself out there, and so is Ash. Fun stuff. John Merrill, if you want a side bet on it, let us know. Estimate what time in American? 12:30 PST, which is Patty. What time for you? 9:30. Yeah, so 12:30 PST, 8:30 GMT. So yeah, Esteban, you're on my coast, so it's good. Okay. All right, that's all I wanted to get to today. But I really wanted to point out, Revan and his evolution, and I'm hoping it's to be our future. And and we'll talk about a little bit more in the next coming days about the adjustment. If Andy Cannon is out, how we're going to use our midfield. We had thought we had a lot of depth there, which I don't think we have lost a lot of depth. Yes, having Evans come back, which he's been gone, so it's kind of a swap player there. If Elliot Lee's coming back, that's something we need to talk about too in the next coming shows. So, but I appreciate y'all coming in. Big show tomorrow, 12:30 PST. Up the podcast, son. Ashley's confirmed. We got shirts on the line. Chaz may come in too. I'm going to let him know that Ryan Reynolds is not from America. He's from Canada. But it's awesome to have these guys on, which is gonna be great. So please smash a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't. And hey, thanks for coming in. And on that bombshell, I will see you all later.